policewoman.
Chief wants us to find out where the stuff's coming from before half the speed freaks in the city are wiped out.
24 one-pound bags of pure speed.
Street value of about $500,000.
I left a young girl with a sheet over her face this morning, and I'm in no mood.
Listen, I'm in trouble.
I warned you not to go off with those dope addict friends of yours.
I ain't gonna have no two-bit junkie ripping off my speed.
All right, let's hit him now.
Music. Nobody gets any In there! In there! You boys! Turn down that trash, you hear? You want me to call the police?
Roger Wilkins?
Yes?
I'm Sergeant Anderson. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I talked to some cops this morning. I don't know what else I can tell you.
They said you were upset and they didn't want to press you, but it's very important, Roger.
Come in.
Thank you.
I was just packing Billy's things to give them to his family.
Were you roommates for a long time?
2 years, ever since we got here.
It's a long time.
Long enough to get to know someone real well, not really know him at all. I mean, I tried a few things, but I never got into anything like heavy. I guess that's okay to say to a cop.
It is, to me.
Man, I never seen such great looking speed. Look at that. Hey, Laura, come give us a hand. Hey, what's the matter, babe?
It's these two kids.
We killed them, huh?
Yes.
Hey, look, we didn't kill anybody. Look, people overdose every day. It's not our fault. Come on, we don't even know if it was our stuff. I mean, it's not like we're the only source in town. How about a little help from the prettiest chick I've ever seen, huh? Come on.
Put a knife to thy throat if thou be given to cursed appetites. For the morsel thou eatest shalt thou vomit up.
Hey, come on. Listen, it's like we're the liquor business, you see? They distill it, and people drink it. Now, if somebody drinks too much and gets behind the wheel of his car and kills himself, are they responsible? Huh?
But booze is legal. What we're doing isn't.
Hey, come on, that's ether. You want to blow us up?
Man, she's spaced out. She doesn't understand nothing.
Yeah.
How's it coming?
Fine. She'll bring it in later this afternoon when she checks in.
What does it look like?
Well, I don't like to brag, but it happens to be the best looking stuff we've ever made.
Stay on it.
Right. Come on. Let's get it finished.
Marty, don't make me mule that stuff.
Why? Because some faceless, nameless nobody might OD?
Maybe. And look, I don't want to get busted.
Oh, honey.
I mean, the cops are probably all over the place.
Ball and bleed. Ball and bleed. That's all you ever do.
Marty,
no,
make
you
it
should
stop.
not.
Stop it, please.
Listen now. Lay off.
Oh, man, listen, my little lady's just a little downer. She's gonna be all right. Hey, she's gonna be all right.
The speed. Do you know where he was getting it?
No.
No hint? Nothing that can help us? Your friend is dead, Roger. He's dead.
He never said. I never asked. His mother and father, I expect them in a few minutes. If it's okay with you.
Oh. All right.
About the speed. I want you to believe me.
I do.
Hi, Sarge. Pull up a hood.
How are you doing, Hooper?
Anybody ever tell you you look absolutely smashing?
The head of Scotland Yard every time he phones me for advice. No thanks. When are you ever going to clean this thing?
Well, maybe never. I don't want to find out what's under all the dirt. So, what do you know?
That's my question.
As soon as I'm onto anything, you're the first blonde I call.
Come on, Hooper. This is serious. 7 people are dead.
Yeah. Talk is it's a new operation. They're turning out some real heavy junk. But I haven't been able to score any. Yet. Sarge, am I alone on this?
No, we got some other people working on it, but so far nothing.
Sarge, you don't need any other hustlers. If it's out there, I'll find it. Have I ever let you down?
Yes.
Yeah?
Where is she?
She ain't there yet.
What's the matter? No lady. She didn't show. Yeah, it's Marty.
That two-bit chick of yours, when'd she leave?
About an hour ago. Come on, Ralph. Give her a break. She'll be there.
She should have been here a half hour ago. She split.
Maybe she had an accident, huh?
Don't give me any accident. There was no accident. Now, does she have any friends down here?
No, it's just a sister up in San Francisco, but that's the last place she'd go. Look.
Now, you look, pal. You better find her, you understand? I ain't gonna have no two-bit junkie ripping off my speed. That's worth $100,000.
All right, we'll work our way back down to the bar.
Yeah.
That Bible reading tramp of
Yeah,
yours.
cool it, huh?
She really broke it off.
Come on, cool it! She probably split because you roughed her up.
Hey, wait, don't lay any of the stuff on me. She probably quit because she didn't know any better.
Busted.
Huh?
What if she did get busted?
Yes, I'd like to place a call to San Francisco. The number is 555-8834.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
Betty? Hi, this is Lara. How are you?
What do you want, Lara?
Oh, I was just thinking about you, and I decided to call. How are you doing?
Just fine.
Is your apartment okay? Comfortable?
It's fine.
Hey, Bet, did you ever get that new couch you said you wanted? I think you said it was pale blue.
Lara, I'm busy. I have to go.
Listen, I'm in trouble, and I don't know what to do.
I don't want to hear it.
I need your advice.
You wouldn't listen to me when I warned you not to go off with those dope addict friends of yours.
Please.
Why should you listen to me now?
But look, you don't understand what's happened.
I can't help you, Lara.
I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Goodbye.
Betty, wait. I don't have anyone else to turn to.
Well, if you haven't forgotten how, you might try praying. Goodbye.
Have you completed your call?
Well, we got a lead at a plant called Glasser Laboratories. It seems as if certain key chemicals have, how did the man say it, Joe?
Dwindled away mysteriously.
Any ideas how?
Well, it looks like somebody takes them out of the security area during the day and comes back for them at night. Crab. Pep, you get
The Becky special.
over there.
Thanks. What about suspects?
What's a Becky special?
Cream cheese, onion, and ketchup.
Suspects is, too many people have access. We really couldn't pinpoint any one person.
Inside job.
Yeah, that's it.
Cream cheese, onion, and ketchup?
And potato salad. That's what makes it work. Well, it's a lot more interesting than pastrami on whole wheat.
Any extra mustard?
Yeah, right here. Extra mustard.
Thank you. Okay. Tonight you guys stake out the plant. Pep and I are gonna hit some of the valley hangouts.
What'd you get, Pete?
I got Royster's Fantasy.
Peanut butter.
Yes, nestling comfortably on a bed of lettuce. That's what makes it work.
What makes you work, Pete?
Shipping. Mr. Allen, it's for you.
Shipping, Alan.
I got a rush order. Tonight, I got an important deadline to meet.
Tomorrow. It's too late to make my usual arrangements for today. And Brooks, I'll need some extra consideration this time.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means the doctor has lined up a donor for my daughter. They're getting set for surgery. I'll have to have an extra couple of thousand.
You bring in a good load. We'll talk.
You need me. My daughter needs this operation.
Okay. Okay, you got it. But you're gonna owe me one, you hear?
We looked everywhere, not a trace.
I am meeting a guy in an hour for the biggest deal I ever set up, and I'm supposed to tell him what? I can't deliver?
Hey, it's not our fault, Ralph.
You should have brought the stuff over yourself instead of that ding-a-ling broad. I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna look in every dive, every movie house, every bar, every coffee shop. You're gonna find her.
Don't get pushy, Ralphie. Nobody elected you boss.
I elected me boss when I set you dummies up in business. I made the deals. I got the chemicals.
Look, let's all relax, huh?
You're crazy.
We need each other, right?
Right.
And we're losing sight of the problem now, aren't we? Right?
All right.
All right. Look, we'll go out and hunt some more.
But I tell you, you blow this deal, you're gonna break all records making another batch because I am not blowing this deal.
Yeah.
See, Leo?
I've seen everything. Boys, girls playing together and on the same team.
Yeah. Who's winning?
We both are if you brought the merchandise.
Yeah. Hey, look. It's been a little complication. The broad that was supposed to deliver the stuff disappeared. She might have got busted. We're trying to find out.
We had a deal.
We still have a deal. Just take a little longer, that's all.
How much?
Well, if the broad doesn't show up, then we have to make another batch. It'll only take a few days.
I don't have a few days.
You're just gonna have to wait, that's all.
You don't hear so good, do you? Stalls are unhealthy.
Tell you what, give me till tomorrow morning, all right? Tomorrow morning.
9 o'clock here.
Thanks, Elio. I'll be here, 9 o'clock.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I could find some razor blades?
Yeah, of course.
They're for my boyfriend.
Injector or regular?
Regular.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
You think you could play that in C?
Be careful, Joseph. It's very slippery there.
I slipped a suit for a cup of coffee. Would you like one?
Yes.
Excuse me.
The gang?
Hi.
I'm sorry. How'd it go at the lab?
Dillette and Poe took over for us about an hour ago.
No action?
Well, like the ordinary shutdown lab on an ordinary night. How about yourself?
Ever been out dancing?
I think we hit 14 discotheques.
Oh, actually, it was only 10.
It feels like 14, and we got nothing.
I just had a full concert with the janitor.
We missed another one?
Well, what do you say? You wanna hit the road?
Where?
I thought maybe we'd stop off at the Miramar Ballroom and one last tango, my treat.
No thanks, my feet. How about Vinny's?
You're on. Come on, Ginger. Let's go.
I don't dig this.
Dig what?
They could be out there crawling around right now and we'd never know it.
You'd know it. Come on, relax, will you?
How long are we gonna be here?
Just till tomorrow, then we meet Ralph.
I don't dig that creep.
Yeah, but the money is so good.
Yeah, I guess.
Pete. Joe, hey, take a look at this. Take care, Fred.
Is that what I think it is?
Looks like about 20 pounds.
Who made the score?
Nobody. This arrived about a half hour ago. Special delivery, addressed to narcotics.
In the mail?
Anonymous donor. Bomb squad and Leighton Prince checked it out. Nothing but dope.
This postmark. It was mailed yesterday from somewhere in the North Valley.
That's pretty big action.
Yep. I want you guys to check out all the post offices in that zip code. See if you can come up with a description of anybody who might have sent it. I gotta get down to the lab. 16 grand.
Let's deal. I got people waiting.
Hey, wait a minute. The money. I won't count it. I trust you.
What is this? Hey, this ain't no... Move it.
Miss Williams?
She's just gonna have to come across with the money to fix it.
Miss Williams?
She's in there. Open up. Use your pass key.
Miss Williams?
This is some of the highest grade methamphetamine I've ever tested. Unlike other samples we've had lately, it contains tyramine.
Why do you consider it such a high grade of meth when it's killing people?
There's no filler in it. No arsenic, milk sugar, or anything like that. It's pure. And the tyramine gives it an extra boost. It's like caviar to an experienced user.
You mean it's too rich for some, huh?
Right. It overloads the heart, makes it very dangerous.
How much have we got?
24 one-pound bags of pure speed.
Street value of about $500,000.
Kimberly, for you.
Well, I bet somebody's real unhappy about losing that little package. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how much money there is in dealing with other people's misery?
Where is it? Okay, we're on our way. Listen, tell Royster and Stiles to meet us there. Yeah. Well, that's very interesting. Our men just found one of these bags next to some girl who'd slashed her wrist in a motel. They seem to think she might have said this stuff.
She's still alive?
She's dead in hell.
Hi, Sergeant. What's happening, baby?
I left a young girl with a sheet over her face this morning, and I'm in no mood. This had better be solid.
It is.
Okay. Where do we go?
Beer Bowery.
Okay, 52, you heard the man. Let's go.
To the Bowery it is.
Okay, what we're gonna do to make it just a little bit harder on Gretchen, we're gonna add a little twist to it. So Gretchen, if you're ready, just take down.
Astro, this here's Rusty.
Hey, 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 baby. What's your sign?
Me? I'm Gemini.
The twins, right?
Waitress by day, skywriter by night.
I dig. How much flying power do you crave, Gemini?
I could use a quarter.
Mine is all in dimes, baby.
I'll take 14 dimes.
10 is the limit the first time out.
Okay. I'll take the limit.
Let me see the bread, baby.
Let me see the speed, man.
You real hip, baby.
If this is righteous stuff, I'll be seeing you.
In the stars, baby. In the stars.
What's your sign, man?
Leo.
Hey, Astro. We're police officers. You're under arrest.
Hey, man, how you dudes gonna quit dreaming? I'm Mr. Clean.
I know you are. And all that good stuff we found stashed in your spare tire is just an illusion, right?
I keep a telling you, I loaned my wheel to some dude named Bobo last week. So it must be his stash.
Where do we find Bobo?
I don't know. I just see him around sometime.
What about Lara Williams? You know her?
Not a chance.
Pal, you're really stupid, you know that? Taking this fall for somebody else, that's really stupid.
Come on, man. Give a brother a break.
You know that works two ways.
Pork by any color stinks, right?
Right. And the same for dealers, brother man.
Look, if you so rat on sure, then why don't you book me? 'Cause you ain't got a case, that's why.
Oh, yeah, we got a case. We sold to a police officer. We got a case. We're just having this little chat because we want to see how cooperative you're going to be.
Look, you got nothing on me.
Is that right? Sergeant, you want to come in, please? Say hello to Sergeant Anderson.
Hi, baby. Remember these? And that is righteous stuff. Tyramine and all.
Should have known. Gemini's got two faces. Pig and undercover pig.
That's right.
You got any other stories, dealer?
Did Hooper know?
No more than you.
Look, you gonna smooth out a few bumps for me?
Well, now, it all depends on how smooth you let us make it.
Okay, man, okay. I scored at the Irish Night Bar in the North Valley. A guy named Ralph.
After you get a statement, book him. Pete, check on that bar and see who owns it.
Yeah.
See you, Leo.
Yeah, here it is. Lara Williams, Berkeley address.
22 years old. She barely looked 17.
Hmm.
What a waste.
I called up there. Nothing on the girl except one arrest for a campus sit-in a couple of years ago. Also, we checked out an old address. The manager said she hadn't lived there for a couple of years, but she remembered her as being very quiet, shy. Kept pretty much to herself.
She didn't leave much behind, did she? Any relatives?
Yeah, sister. She's flying down from San Francisco to identify the body. Pat, why don't you go to the morgue and have a talk with her, okay?
Would you mind taking this one, Bill?
Poor lost kid. She asked me, begged me to help her, and I wouldn't do it.
You can't blame yourself for this. I've seen it too many times. Things just go out of control. It happens too often to too many kids.
At first, I really tried to understand, Sergeant Crowley. I really did.
I'm sure you did.
But I had to draw the line somewhere.
Was it just the two of them?
Yes, sir. Our parents died when we were very young.
Both parents?
Our mother died. My father, he began to drink heavily after that and to run around with women, with tramps. And one day he just left with one.
That's rough. How old were you at the time?
Only 16. And Lara was barely 14. Oh, dear God, Lara, why?
Betty, I know how tough this is on you. But I gotta ask you these questions. And you might be able to help us, you know. You might even be able to help us save some lives. Okay?
What do you need to know?
The bar has been in operation about 6 years, and the liquor license is in the name of an individual named Ralph Brooks. He's the owner on record.
Ralph Brooks. That fits with the connection. Anything on him?
I ran him through the computer. Not even a parking ticket.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, I'm glad you didn't go.
It's tough, huh?
Yeah, she's been pretty rough on herself. I just came back from seeing Lara Williams' sister. She told me she let Lara come down here with a couple of guys from San Francisco named Marty and Sticker. She's been living with them and working. Now, you ready for this? In that bar in the North Valley that Astro told us about.
So that's her connection. Are these two guys, any last names or addresses?
She didn't know. All she knew was the address on the envelope, which was the bar.
That bar is owned by a Ralph Brooks.
Okay. Let's stake it out and put a tail on him around the clock. Till we get that lab, I want to know every breath he takes.
Bill?
Yeah.
How about my going to see him tomorrow as Lara's sister and trying to work into the operation?
Nope.
He might take me in just to get his feedback.
No way.
Do they know her?
No. I asked her. She said she'd never met any of them. It's too risky. I don't want you doing that.
So, when have things changed?
Okay, hotshot. But I want you wired. Also, if he doesn't bite, I want you out of there fast.
All you'll see is smoke.
Who is it?
Betty Williams. Lara Williams' sister.
Wait a minute. Okay, come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Something the matter?
Lara,
What about her?
she mentioned your name, but she didn't give me a description, like a body count.
You're looking at it. What do you expect from a kid sister, and a jealous one at that?
Sit down.
Thank you.
Where is, Lara? I've been worried about her.
Worried about her or the stuff she ripped off? Speed. 25 pounds of it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good. Then it belongs to me.
Hey, wait a minute. I get excited. No, I don't know where Lara got any stuff, but maybe I could help you sell it.
Can it? Lara told me about your little setup. She always tells her big sister everything.
Would you like a drink?
Scotch, straight.
Suppose this stuff was mine. What do you want for it?
Simple. Lara split because she wants out, but I want in. You'll never see her again.
Where's the stuff?
Safe?
Safe where?
If I tell you, you suddenly don't need me anymore.
What I need you for, anyway?
Because I know this business. My ex ran a lab, and I learned a lot from him before he got busted. Like, for example, how much do you produce a week? How much?
Okay. About 25 pounds.
With how many chemists?
2.
You should be doing closer to 40 pounds. Of course, I can't be sure unless I were to see your setup, but it sounds to me like you're not up to capacity.
Sounds to me like you might know what you're talking about. I'll tell you what. I'm expecting a delivery in a little while. When it gets here, why don't we take a spin out to the lab? If you can show me something that'll improve the operation, I'll consider cutting you in.
That's a deal.
But first, we pick up the stuff.
What for? It's safe, I told you. We'll get it tomorrow.
Look, beautiful, I don't know that you got anything.
Okay. It's at the Valley Airport in a locker. The key is in an envelope under Lara's name at the transcontinental counter.
All right.
50 to 52. Can you handle it?
Do hummingbirds hum?
12Y50 to 9Y60.
9Y60, go ahead.
Yeah, Brooks expects delivery tonight. Could be a chemical drop.
Roger, we've got it covered.
I'll be right back.
Fine, Mr. Allen.
9Y60 to 12Y50.
12Y50, what you got?
Garbage truck just picked up the trash, but he kept 2 cartons from being compacted with the rest of the trash. Could be chemicals. He's getting ready to pull out now.
Okay, tell him, keep me informed.
Will do. Allen, the supervisor's getting in his car and is apparently going to follow.
Yeah, she always was an impulsive kid. I really didn't want her to come down here.
She mentioned that.
Yeah, but now I'm glad she didn't listen to me.
Who is it?
Bob Allen.
Door's open.
Your car's fixed the way you wanted, Miss Brooks.
It's all there. Party's over. Time to get down to business.
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll have time to party later. What do you need that for?
Just to protect the merchandise. Come on, let's go.
12Y50 to 9Y60. Give him a couple of miles away from the bar, then pick him up.
Roger.
come. Let's give him a little room.
Excuse me. Excuse me, please.
Yes.
You're holding a package for me, Lara Williams.
Lara Williams. Let me see what I have for you. Ah, here we are.
Thank you.
We enjoy moving our tail for you.
To 52. We'll alternate taking the point. And Pete, let's keep it tight.
We're parking his trunk all the way.
Baby, this stuff is just a start. I'm making some real heavy connections to expand this operation. There's no limit to how high the profits can go.
I like a man with ambition. Those things over there,
High voltage towers or something, I don't know.
Going around them like this gives me the chills. I always have the feeling that one of them's gonna fall on my car.
52, did you get your location?
52 to 50, got it. We're headed back to those high voltage transmission lines. Over and out.
You see what I got? I not only got a new batch of chemicals, I got the stuff back that Lara ripped off.
Hey, great. Where's Lara?
Lara split back to San Francisco. Betty here's her sister. She brought the stuff back.
Hi.
I see. You plan on just standing in for her, dear?
That's right.
Good. Hey, listen, I seen the picture of Lara's sister. I don't know who this broad is, but that's not Betty Williams.
Who are you?
I'm Lara's sister.
Marty says you're nobody's sister. Who the hell are you?
You've been shooting up too much, Marty.
No, I'm sorry, baby. You're not her.
I'm Betty.
She's a cop.
Oh, come on.
Give me this. Why don't you take her to the lab?
Don't cut it. I got some chemicals that won't leave a trace.
All right, let's hit him now.
Come on, baby.
Police officer, drop your gun.
Stay right there, baby. You don't move.
Hey, Joe, work your way around behind the house so you can get behind him.
Got it.
Pete, see if there's a back door to that lab. We'll cover it. Listen, don't fire directly into that lab, man. There's a lot of chemicals in there.
I know.
Cover it, but don't fire into the lab.
Police! Drop your pistols, put your hands behind your head. Now.
I wasn't shooting. Check my gun. I didn't shoot.
Stand up over there, buddy.
Hey, Sourpuss. It's me. Oh, you weren't really worried, were you?
No, not a chance. It's just so heartbreaking in the new girl.
I'm sorry I kept you boys waiting. I've been a little tied up.
Don't you ever do that to me again.
Why don't you let us help you?
We want to know about your and Bettina's operation.
I gotta admit, the lady is no prude.
I'll even admit the lady is no lady. They have just found that lady very nude and very murdered.
Yeah, acting crazy.
Call me that. You know she's just like Bettina. You know that? Ah!
He's still on the west side of the street.
I've got him. I'm across the street. What do you think? This the day for the money pass?
Why else would he leave the office in the middle of the afternoon all alone? Hey, Joe, you still with us?
I'm holding him home, but the traffic's getting heavy.
Dump the car. Get in front of it.
Anyone know him?
Hey, Pete, shake down this other turkey. We'll stay with number one.
You got it.
He's still not hinky.
I'm in front of it.
Stay loose. Don't burn it. There he goes toward the high-rise. Pep, go around front.
Why?
Joe, he just made contact with some guy. Gray suit, about 6'2", gray hair, brown shoes. Let's give the guy a light. He just handed him, I think, the matchbook. The guy's coming out. Shake him down. Getting kind of cool out there. nice day.
I have missed you.
Our pigeon's in the coop.
I never thought we'd get together.
Why do you think that?
Are you kidding? Look at you and now look at me. I must be at least twice your age, huh? Oh, Bettina. Beautiful name, beautiful girl.
I think your name is beautiful, too.
What, Sam?
The one that says owner after the name of the company.
How does it look, Bill?
Well, it looks like it's going to be a long day. Hey, Pep, tell me something. Who's in 404?
Miss Bettina Moore. I think Sam just blew my whole image of him as a devout family man.
Well, that's the trouble with idols. They never last. I think that's a wrap for today. We're not getting anywhere.
Ooh. Besides looks, you got brains. You know something? If you wanted one of those muscle types cats, you know, one of those beach boys, you could hang around a gym and smell sweat, but...
But if
you...
I want nice things, stick with Sam.
Right.
Now relax. This is going to be one afternoon you're never going to forget.
Oh, come here.
Moore. Who's Bettina Moore?
Remember that apartment we followed Loverboy to last week?
Sam Corbett.
They've just found that lady very nude and very murdered down at the beach.
With a butcher knife?
Preliminary investigation indicates she was badly beaten, too.
I think we want to buy this one.
I haven't touched a thing, just like the other officers told me.
That's very good, Mr. Lang. Appreciate that. Listen, I think we can handle this. You don't have to hang around.
Oh, I don't have anything else to do. I think I will hang around.
Okay.
Did Miss Moore have many visitors?
At least 5 or 6 every week, and always different.
Well, they obviously weren't coming up for a cooking, unless they were maraschino cherry freaks.
I certainly wish you people would hurry this up. I do have a waiting list.
You have a waiting list?
Of course. Don't you know what's happening nowadays? Apartments are hard to come by, especially a good one like this. I've already had 4 inquiries.
I don't know much about turntables, but that one looks expensive.
Yeah. I know a little about clothing. I'll tell you something. This is expensive.
I wonder what kind of booze she drank.
Bill, something's wrong.
Hmm?
Something about this place that bugs me.
What bugs you?
I don't know. For one, nobody arranges furniture like this, all lined up like a railroad track.
Tell you what it reminds me of. A high-class X-rated motel room.
You would think of that.
We haven't got the waterbed, but we sure got the mirrors, haven't we? Is that what I think it is?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Lang, what's on the other side of this wall?
Another apartment.
Uh-huh. Anybody home?
I don't know.
Well, then why don't we check it out? Mr. Lang, don't get ashes on the rug, will you? Who is this tenant?
I never saw him. He pays his rent by mail, strictly cash. But he's very quiet. He never disturbs any of the tenants. Mr. Cornwell? Mr. Cornwell?
Why don't you just let us in, Mr. Lang?
Are you sure that I can do this?
I'm sure Mr. Cornwell won't mind.
Good grief.
What's the matter? Oh,
Looks a little like your place.
thank you. Aha, bingo.
Look at this. Nice view.
What do you think this is?
I don't know. Jaws?
I gotta admit, the lady is no prude.
I'll even admit the lady is no lady.
Wonder what other talent she's got. Joe, what'd you come up with?
Nothing local. She took 3 prostitution busts in New York City.
I don't know. Maybe it's my own personal vendetta. I'd like to assume that Sam Corbett's tied in with her killing.
Him and the butcher knife.
Yeah? Sam Corbett?
That's pretty weird. You think that's weird? You should have been with me the time I was in Cleveland. I met this lady one time.
Talking about the butcher knife, not the film. You ever know a hitman who used one?
Maybe our hitman didn't want us to know he was a hitman. Anyway, we better get out there and find Bettina Moore's partner before the guy with the butcher knife finds him.
Which means?
I want us to get out there and hit on every snitch, pimp, and streetwalker and start shoving. And that's tonight.
Which means no more warm dinner again.
Come on.
Bill, the off switch is where it says off.
Huh?
Good evening.
Hey, man, I'm clean.
I know that. You're always clean. There's a girl I want some information on. Now take a good look. Tell me if you know her name or anything about her.
Hey, she's a real good looker.
Hooker.
Hooker?
Mm-hmm.
She don't look like a hooker.
The best ones never do, they? You ever see her before?
Nah, I remember her. Nah, never did. What'd she do, son?
She got herself killed.
I'm your hostess on your evening's trip to the pleasures of sensuality.
Hello, Candy. I'm Bill. This is Pepper.
I just love groovy people. You know, we have a special established especially for couples.
You take credit cards?
Bring it back. Oh, yes. We accept all the major...
Do you have a special rate for cops?
You must be kidding.
Just tell Andy Benjamin that Crowley's here, okay? I wouldn't eat that unless you have a sweet tooth for penicillin.
Crowley, get your rear end in here.
Come here, off.
Bill Crowley, you old son of a gun. Come here, let me get a look at you.
How you been, sweetheart?
Terrific.
Thank you.
Say, you're looking great.
So are you.
Oh, I declare it makes a person want to take off a couple of pounds and go courting.
Sweetheart, before you lose any poundage, I gotta tell you, I personally like my women with little meat on it.
Your lady friend looks well proportioned to me, William.
Maybe you like them skinny. Say hello to Pepper Anderson.
And Benjamin, how do you do?
Well, hello, girl. Neat stuff.
Thank you.
What brings you out, Willie boy?
Well, I got a snapshot here I'd like to have you take a look at. This little lady, look familiar to you? You ever seen her before?
My. Popular girl.
Oh?
Lots of folks asking about her lately.
Would one of them be Sam Corbett, by any chance?
Just folks.
Bettina is dead. And we know she was the front end of a shakedown team.
Yeah, I need to know the guy who was the back end.
William, it's a good thing you're a cop. You'd starve to death if you were out on the street. Bettina Moore's peep-eye wasn't no guy. It was a little chick named Sheila.
The girl.
What was Sheila's last name?
And what's the winning horse in tomorrow's feature? Man, you gotta do something yourself.
And I don't suppose you have any idea where she is.
Did I tell you I have to go for a hearing about my massage license?
No, you failed to mention that.
Seems one of our girls was indiscreet with one of our young customers who turned out to be one of your fellow police officers. You get my meaning?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Annie Benjamin. I'll say a couple of words to a couple of guys down in Vice.
Bless you, Willie.
Now, what are you going to do for me?
One hears that there may be a motorhome parked on Cabrillo Beach.
Like where?
About 100 yards west of the main highway.
The salt there might do us some good. Thanks a lot, sweetheart.
Anytime, Willie. Do tell those guys down at the Morals unit not to bust me on Saturday night.
Oh, how's Tuesday night, Grab?
What's she got that I haven't got?
A weekly physical.
Candy, turn up that air conditioner. It's getting hot in here. Candy, where are you? Who are you? What do you want?
Motor's still warm.
Maybe we better knock first.
You're naughty, you know that.
Uh-huh. Hello? Don't open up, police.
Did you ever work the massage parlors downtown?
What?
You ever hear of a person named Ann Benjamin?
Benjamin? No.
All right, let's start at the beginning. Now, what's your name?
Sumner, Sheila Sumner.
Who was this guy?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know who was trying to kill you?
No.
Sheila, we want you to tell us about Bettina.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't think you understand. I mean, Bettina is dead.
Oh, I understand just fine. I don't want to talk about it. Have you heard of my right to remain silent, the Miranda decision? Heard of that?
Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Have you ever heard of the penal code and how extortion can get you 10 years in the state prison?
Bill?
Yeah,
Huh?
I've heard of that.
Bill?
Yeah.
That was Joe on the telephone from the hospital.
Auntie Benjamin's in intensive care, and it looks like it's going to be a long time before she does any talking to anyone.
You see, we're obviously not the only ones curious about your operation.
Sheila, this is just the start. They're not going to quit. Why don't you let us help you?
I don't know what to do. I just don't know.
Sheila, why don't you trust us? You know, we're not going to let anybody hurt you. Really.
What do you want to know?
We want to know about your and Bettina's operation.
Okay. We've been working it about a year. It was easy. The money was good.
But why did you pick Corbett as a mark? I mean, don't you think that was a little risky?
Yeah, it was a little bit stupid. We didn't even know he was with the mob. We thought he was some guy with a finance company. By the time we found out, it was too late.
Yeah. You want to tell us about that night?
Bettina went out to meet him. When she didn't come back, I went to look for him. And I found him.
Then what'd you do?
I came out here.
Anybody else know you were living at the beach?
No one.
Has Corbett ever seen you?
No, that was Bettina's number. I just worked the background.
Yeah, well, he may not have seen you, but he obviously knows you exist. Pete, listen. Take her over to the Victorian. Tuck her in for the night. We'll touch bases in the morning.
All right.
We're going to put you out of circulation, but we can put Mr. Corbett out of circulation.
No, we'll take care of you.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Great. Let's check out this cave.
Yes, sir, Mr. Smith. I hope you and Mrs. Smith enjoy your stay here. Room 416.
Thank you. Presidential suite awaits us. Madame.
Whew.
Might as well relax. Everything's cool.
You out of your mind. Why is everything cool? Because we registered as Mr. and Mrs. Smith and we've got luggage. It's just like the old days, isn't it?
Lighten up.
I saw you register. I watched you. You think I'm a hooker, so stop playing it like the sound of music.
Listen, I don't care if you're a hooker or a nun. You know, that's not my trip. So you might as well relax. I'm a friend.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I never did that before.
Well, maybe you ought to do it more often.
Phone, Mr. Corbett.
Hello?
Mr. Corbett,
Who is this?
just a fan of yours, Sam. Especially those movies you make.
What is this, a joke? I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, Sam, you may have thought you solved all your problems with Bettina, but they've just begun with me. Oh, well.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. What do you say we get together and talk about this?
Sam, you're a moody fellow. First you don't want to, then you do want to. Well, you insist.
Good. Well, why don't you meet me in my office in about, say about an hour?
Not today, but we'll get together. I'll pick the place. See you.
Don't hang.
Dad, are you ready for the tennis game?
Tell your mother I'll be just a few minutes. I'll meet her up at the tennis court.
Is anything wrong?
No. Just some business, that's all. Charlie, Bill. Look, I want everyone here at the house tomorrow night.
You think that's wise, Mr. Corbett?
I said everyone. We're going to end this thing, once and for all.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because breakfast is served. If Madame will allow.
It's Mademoiselle, Detective Royster. That much French I know.
And it's Investigator Royster.
Yeah?
Or Pete. Or Hey You. But preferably Pete.
Okay, Detective Royster.
No. I'm not a cop, remember? We're just plain Mrs. and Mr. Smith from La Crosse, Wisconsin. Cash. Okay. You hand a wonderful cup of coffee.
Sorry you slept on the couch.
It's all right. It's a luxury compared to the time I was trapped in the trunk of a police car.
You were trapped in the trunk of a police car.
I certainly was.
How did you get out of the trunk of the car?
I didn't. Now, fortunately, and I do mean fortunately, it was the end of the year, and we traded in that car for another one. Now, the guy who bought this car tried to use me as a bumper jack, and when he found out I didn't work, he complained to the dealer.
You made me wait for that punchline.
It's true. You see? How do you think I broke my nose, you know? Really. Now, he had me upside down with my nose under the bumper. Now, if you think that's a funny one, it reminds me of the time when I was working with his hooker. Wrong.
I used to envy Bettina because she was so beautiful.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
It's one of the reasons I never did that number. Can you imagine someone choosing me over her?
Sure, I can. And I don't mean just as a hooker either. I mean as a woman.
You don't have to do that number on me, Detective Royster. I'm committed to working on this case with you guys. I'm not going to back out.
What I've said has nothing to do with the case.
Oh, yeah, I think it has everything to do with the case. You are a cop.
That's true. But contrary to popular belief, some of us still dig helping people.
Sorry.
Our Vegas profits were excellent last month, especially considering it's not a tourist season. And I'm especially happy with the work your men have been doing at that one casino. It's really been turning out a lot.
What line?
Line 3, Mr. Corbett.
Yeah?
Yeah, yourself, lover.
I've been waiting for your call.
Ah, but you've been a busy little devil, haven't you?
I don't understand.
But you do understand money, Sam, and that's what it's all about, huh?
Well, sure, I've got it down in my office. Now, why don't you meet me there and you can pick it up?
Tonight.
Your office? Tonight? Honey, Mama didn't raise her kids that dumb. I'll meet you at high noon with lots of people. The Queen Mary Plaza. Tomorrow.
Well, how will I know you?
I'll know you, lover. Remember, you're very photogenic.
I wonder what she looks like, that chick.
We don't know yet.
Then find out. She's got to be hiding somewhere.
All you got is a name, Sheila. It's gonna be tough.
I don't want to hear about tough. Now put the word out. And remember, I don't want to have to meet that lady. And I won't forget the guy that makes that possible.
Now then, We get 4 cards up, and we bet on each card who's ever high. Like, you're high enough, so it's your bet.
I wonder if Bettina ever thought it would end like this. It's weird.
What is?
We never talked about the future, either of us. It was always what happened that day. Who we met, people we talked to in the market, the weather. If it was a really nice day, she'd get rhapsodic.
You really liked her a lot.
I loved her. She was my friend. She was fun. I loved her. Just looking at her made me feel good.
You know something? I just want you to know that I feel very good here myself, just talking with you, playing cards, whatever.
Saved you the price of a ticket. I'm a plain girl. I'm not saying ugly, but I'm plain.
You've been watching too much television. You're a very pretty lady. You have very beautiful eyes.
And you're blind.
Wrong. To me, the eyes are the most beautiful part of the body. Really. You can tell an awful lot about a person just by looking in their eyes. They're like little windows which reveal everything that's happening inside for those of us who care to take a look. And what I see is that you're a very beautiful lady.
I can't handle that.
Oh, really? You want more proof? All right.
Royster, what are you doing?
We're gonna decorate those windows. Now, you keep this door closed. I'll be back in a minute. And this is a secret between you and me now. Don't ever let Crowley know this, or I'll be walking the beat until I'm 104. And don't open the door for anyone, except Hey You or Pete.
Hey, you?
Yeah.
Ain't it just my luck to get locked up with a freaky cop?
I suppose you're wondering what all this junk is for, right?
It's junk for my beautiful eye.
That's right.
I've used that stuff before. It never did a thing for me.
But that's because you didn't have an expert to help you.
And Hey You is the expert.
Absolutely. Listen, Sheila, this is something I've never told many people before, but a long time ago on the force, before we had ladies working with us, I had occasion to dress up like a female. Really, I was the original policewoman. Of course, my hips were a little slimmer and my legs were a little longer. Seriously, I had to dress up like a chick.
With or without your mustache?
That all depended on who we were trying to catch.
Ah!
Now, what I've learned early in the game is that the eye makeup makes all the difference, especially the shadows. Which brings me to my 2 favorites, Mink Brown and Foxy Silver. Now, if you want my personal opinion, and professional, Foxy Silver. I'll save the Mink Brown for me for later.
Hey, what if I wind up looking like a raccoon?
What are you talking about? Raccoon is my favorite animal.
Oh, yeah? No kidding.
Now I think, well, we'll brush it a bit.
Okay.
They forgot the brush. I'll tell you what, you wipe all this off now. And when I come back, we'll start from scratch. Same rules, right? You have very beautiful eyes.
You should have checked in the last couple of days.
No. No girl checked in at all.
Keep your eyes open. If anybody does, let us know. Hey, wait a minute.
Nothing says she has to be living alone, does it?
No.
Now, this couple checked in. A little blonde and this fella. He signed his name as Smith. The 14th one this week. I thought there was something phony about it. I put him up in room 416.
He might have earned himself another 5.
Plan later. Come on, let's go.
Crowley.
Bill, it's Pete.
Yeah, Pete.
Listen, we got trouble, man. A couple of Corbett's guys just showed up at the hotel. We had to split really quick.
Where are you now?
I'm at an outdoor phone booth on the west side. We gotta make a move really quick, man.
Listen, Pete, I've been taking care of Cheever's place.
Down at the beach? Yeah, I do. I've been there.
Well, go again. Key's under the planter.
All right. Wouldn't you know, I forgot to pack my surfboard.
Pete, how's she taking it?
She's fantastic. She'll do just fine.
We'll catch up with you in a while.
Okay, we'll be there. Good morning. How about a cup of coffee?
No.
Well, if you don't like my coffee, then how about some milk and cookies?
You're crazy. You gotta be out of your mind. Milk and cookies. Somebody tries to kill me and you think I should go eat milk and cookies. Well, what should we do now? Should we fix up my hair and go play in the sand?
Look, Sheila. I know where you're coming from, you know that. We might as well relax and try and stay calm.
It's very easy for you to say. When this is all over, it's, you know, just split. Leave it all behind, right?
No way, Sheila. Not a chance. You know that. You know that. It's all right.
Pete?
Oh. Finally made it. Bill. Hi, Pep.
How's it going?
All right.
How you feeling, Sheila?
She's a little uptight, understandably.
But you're feeling better, huh?
She'll be all right, Bill.
Yeah, well, I brought a couple of mug shots here, a couple of mug books. Why don't you take a look at it and see if you recognize any guys you may have seen around the apartment?
Oh, come on, Bill. I just told you she was a little uptight.
I heard you, Pete.
I know, but does she have to do it right now?
Yes, she has to do it right now. Do you mind? I tell you something else. I'd like to hear her voice when I ask her a question. Is that all right with you, Investigator Royster?
Pete, why don't you and I go look for some cookie shells, okay?
I guess that was a little out of line, huh?
Yeah, Bill. Just like I have been, and Bill, and Joe. You're entitled, once in a while.
I really like her, you know what I mean, Pep?
I noticed. You know, I can't even get my own life straight, much less give anybody else advice. But try to remember, she's still got to face those extortion charges.
No.
None of those.
Nothing, huh? What about over here?
No.
Huh? That's it. Okay, Pep, let's go.
Yeah, in a minute.
We better get moving. We haven't got much time.
If I'm going to meet with Corbett, I'm going to take along a little insurance. Okay?
Okay, let's go. Thanks, Sheila. See you, Pete. Bill?
Sorry about over there.
Forget about it, Pete. Everybody's still uptight.
Yeah. No, I really mean it, though.
Hey, it's forgotten, okay?
Hello? Hello, I want to talk to Mr. Corbett. Corbett, Mr. Corbett.
What do you got for me?
Here you go, sir. That should keep you busy. Everybody set?
Take a look. The guy in the uniform is wired. And so are the two plainclothesmen at the bus. Pepper's in phone booth number 1 at the front entrance.
Okay, guys, here I come.
All units, officers approaching the circuit.
Look alive, guys. Here comes the spider. Looking like a lamb. Hello, lover.
Hello. Say, I must admit I'm a little bit surprised.
Really? Why, Mr. Corbett?
See, you're much better looking than your girlfriend, the one...
Best of two worlds, right? I'm alive, too.
You mind if I look in this? Come on.
No, when do I get to look? For the money.
You mustn't be hostile. Yeah. Take the gun out of her back. Hey, little girl shouldn't play with such dangerous toys. Now, don't panic. Nobody's going to get hurt.
What are you going to do?
Well, we'll take a little walk toward the street.
I've never seen the Queen Mary.
Just walk slow. That's it. Right over here. That ought to do it.
Got it. That's it.
Hey, my glasses. Somebody give me my glasses, will
Somebody
you?
get his glasses.
I'm telling you, I wasn't going to kill her.
No, you were just going to take Sergeant Anderson here on a nice, quiet little ride, huh? Like, Bettina Moore?
Hey, wait a minute. I had nothing to do with killing that chick.
What was that, Sam? Was that an accident?
What was it?
Well, this broad, this Moore, she suckers me up to her apartment. She pulls this number on me, takes this film, and then she tries to shake me down. Oh, I was mad. I wanted to kill her. I admit it. I sent out a couple of guys to...
You sent out a couple of guys to...
For what?
Well, you know, to try to talk her out of it, to get the film back, okay? But they never found her. I mean, before they did, we heard she was dead.
Oh, come on, Sam. You expect us to believe that?
You can believe whatever you want. I'm telling you the truth.
Mr. Corbett, how did you know where my gun was?
I got a call. Party said you were going to rip me off, but she had no intention of handing over the film.
Did this guy also tell you where a gun was?
What do you mean, guy? It was abroad.
Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well help out.
Something's wrong. They should be here.
Nothing's wrong.
Why aren't they here?
Things like this take time, baby. Don't worry. I haven't seen a time yet when the crooks weren't at least a couple hours late. We haven't been touched in years.
I was always on time. I'm a crook.
Listen, baby, don't start putting yourself through all these changes, huh? And, you might take it easy on that stuff, too.
What is all this? Something that Sergeant Anderson gave you to use on me?
Pepper?
Yes, Pepper. Think I didn't see you two wandering down the beach arm in arm?
Oh, Pepper and me? Really? You're acting crazy.
I do all of that. You know she's just like Bettina. You know that? You
Just
think you
relax.
can show her pretty face and wiggle around and she can get just what she wants.
It ain't worth it.
Fall over for her.
Now just calm down. All right? Relax. We. Yes, hello. Oh, Joseph. How you doing? What? You're kidding.
Hey, Pete. 12-52 to 51.
This is 51. Go ahead.
Trouble. Pete was cut off in mid-transmission. We'll keep trying.
That's a Roger. We're on our way.
Take the front of the house. Pete, man, you all right? What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Where's Sheila?
She's got my gun.
Bill?
What?
Sheila. She's heading toward the pike.
She's got Pete's gun. Can't see her.
Pep, take this way. I'll go around the back.
Pete! I lost her. Why don't you take this side?
Bill, take it easy, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Sheila! 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 Sheila!
Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Pete, stay back. Pete! Pete, baby.
It's all right, baby. Come on, baby. Give me a gun. It's okay.
Bettina.
It'll be all right, baby.
Bettina. Not good enough. She finally hooked herself a rich one. Let me be your maid, please. Please? I'll do anything. And she just laughed. You're not good enough. I picked up the knife and I asked her one more time, please? Please? Not good enough. Not good enough. That's what she said to me. Bettina?
Frank, I don't want anything from you.
That little incident on the beach tonight is going to cost you another $10,000.
Yes, he's a friend.
A separate room type of friend. Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Hold it, police!
Debemos saber más esta semana. El dinero viene desde Suecia. Mis amigos quieren estar seguros que no habrá demoras una vez que comience el trabajo. Dígale a sus amigos que no anticipamos ningún problema de nuestro lado. El dinero es la clave para hacer que todo funcione. Mis amigos tienen acceso a grandes sumas de dinero. Porque esta transacción no vuelva muy ricos a ambos amigos nuestros. Entonces, estamos de acuerdo, mi amigo. Entonces, pásale mi reporte.
Thank you.
Aren't we going to order something? I'm starved.
Unless you can order and eat in 5 minutes. And in this place, it takes the waitress 5 minutes to find the menu.
Well, I'm hungry enough to try. Hi, Phyllis.
Jeez, I can't take you anyplace.
Bill, they're Marines. You remember what it was like, don't you?
Remember, are you kidding? I'm the only guy on our ship who had pimples.
I don't believe that. Can't we at least order something to go? I'm so hungry.
No, drink your coffee. We gotta go. Flight's due in. I'll get the coffee. 64 cents for 2 coffees? You gonna get the tip?
Semper Fidelis, fellas. How come I never heard of this Lemke?
Frank Lemke, you've heard of him.
I don't think I've been keeping up on my intelligence bulletins.
No, this guy's over the hill. He did 10 years joint time on an income tax brief. I don't know, I guess he got out about 3 years ago.
So, why the big effort?
It's no big effort. It's just you and me, sweetheart.
That's because Pete and Joe are smarter than we are.
How can they be smarter? I'm the sergeant.
Because they don't answer their phone on their day off.
Wait a minute.
What?
It's Donald Lance.
You know him?
Sure, so do you.
No, I don't think so.
Sure, this guy was working intelligence when you came into CCU. No, maybe not. It's just about the time he quit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's been working as a private investigator.
Bugging device was found. Bugging what, I wonder?
There he is. That's our boy Lemke.
Flight 419 from Trenton, New Jersey, now arriving at Gate 8.
Any problems? Nope. I'd say everything's just fine. All right, take it to my room. Hey, come on, Sally. Let's play, huh?
Been a long time since I had a steak here. 15 years, to be exact. You know, I didn't know the place would still be here. Well, with all the freeways they're building and all.
You had me drive 40 miles so you could eat here, at this place.
You know, that's what's wrong with you younger people, Vinny. Too interested in exterior things, clothes, cars. It's what you can't see, what's on the inside that counts.
Well, I don't blame him for stopping here. It's a great seafood restaurant.
Listen, I've got to go to John. Will you order for me a New York medium salad, no potato, and coffee?
No coffee, bad for the nerves. Trying to milk.
But you sound like a TV commercial. Okay, make it milk. We should be there in about an hour.
He make any contacts yet?
No, not yet. But he will.
Well, keep in touch. Things could get a little tight.
You're telling me.
I'll say one thing for the gentleman. He sure picks nice places.
Yeah, but what does he pick them for? That's the key question.
Well, as long as there's good food.
So this is why you...
She hasn't changed a bit, has she?
It's been a long time, Frank. Leave her alone. You can only cause her problems.
Vinny, mind your own business. Stick to tennis.
Registry.
She's beautiful.
Miss Tracy Connors.
I
Sensation.
saw her once at the Grove about 5-6 years ago. She's great. I have a couple of questions.
Shoot.
One, who is Lemke's handsome friend?
Handsome?
2, what are they doing here? And 3, what do we do now?
For your first 2 questions, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. To number 3, now you know why we brought our luggage. We're checking in.
Separate rooms this time, please.
Honey, I'm just trying to keep you on expenses. Besides, what if my shoulder goes out? Who's going to massage my muscle?
It's time you learn to massage your own muscle.
Mr. Guerrera's table, please. There he is.
Well, that's very interesting.
Hey, Frank, you couldn't have picked a better location, huh? What a place. Hey, let's have some dinner, huh?
We ate. Drinks would be fine.
The heavy-set one?
Mm-hmm.
You know him?
Yes, ma'am. That's Ralph Guidera. He was indicted in a big real estate fraud last year. This guy's been on the edge of organized crime for years. Looks like he's shooting for the big time.
Hey, Vinny, I understand you're playing in the tournament. Maybe you can give me some pointers. You know, the pro here charges $25 an hour. Imagine that.
Poor baby, you need a loan?
No, I got other things to do with my money.
Yeah, I bet you have.
I found out who Limke's friend is.
Who is he?
It's a guy named Vincent Bass, a tennis pro. I think he's down here to play in a tournament at the hotel.
And just how'd you find that out?
Some very clever police work.
Anything else?
Yep. I called the office. The guy's got no local record. Oh, and I talked to the old man, and he said, find out what we can. He's sending Pete and Joe down tomorrow with some bucks. That's how I can afford the wine.
Finally, a paid vacation on duty.
Miss Tracy Connors.
Lover, one lovely day, love came planning to stay. A green dolphin street supplied the setting for nights beyond forgetting. And through these moments apart, love remains in my heart. When I recall the thrill I'd found on, I could kiss the ground on green dolphin street. Lover, lover, one lovely day, love came planning to stay. Green dolphin street supplied the setting for nights beyond forgetting. And thrills these moments apart, love remains in my heart. And I recall the thrill I'd found on, I could kiss the ground on Green Dolphin Street.
Hello?
You blew it.
What are you talking about? Who is this?
There's a third tape, Guidera.
Who is this? Now listen, damn it, come on.
We have the third tape. I'll contact you later about money.
You gotta work on that backhand a little.
You noticed.
Are you waiting for a partner?
No, I gotta warm up some more.
How about a game?
Well, how good are you?
Good enough to straighten out that backhand.
You're on.
Vince Bass.
Pepper Anderson.
Do you come here often?
First live. It's really beautiful. You work here?
No, I'm
playing in a tournament here next week. I thought I'd get used to the courts.
Oh, no. With my backhand, I've met a tennis pro. Oh.
Frank, these are the key men who'll be working for you. Lemming, casino operations manager. Troutman, accountant and financial operations. Salazar, security. And Posner, he'll be our communications expert to your old East Coast operation. Now, here's how it looks. We've got enough votes on the city council to ensure passage of the ordinance to legalize the casino. That's cost us $75,000 already.
Oh? Who put up the $75,000?
I did. We've got to get things going. Now, as soon as we start operation, we tie into your old operation, and we're in.
Nah. You want me to put $3.5 million in front. All right. Let's talk percentages.
We figure your cut would amount to $15 million the first year.
Now, I don't want you to confuse age with stupidity. I figure this operation should net $75 million a year.
Got a big overhead.
Overhead. You're asking me to put up 75% of the capital, plus use my East Coast contacts for 15% of the action. You better get to work on your figures.
Yeah, well, maybe we did overestimate our contribution. I'll check it out with the rest of the guys.
Yeah, you do that.
Was that your boyfriend at dinner last night?
We're teachers. We're here for a state teachers conference. Yes, he's a friend.
A separate room type of friend.
What would the school board say?
I don't know, but I bet he asked. I would have.
What kind of work do you do?
Changing the old subject, Gambit, eh? Well, I really don't work. I just play a lot of tennis. I think we're called tennis bums.
Bet you get to travel a lot, huh?
I guess so.
And those friends with you at dinner last night, they're tennis bums too?
Miss Anderson, you were watching.
They caught me.
No, those gentlemen are business associates.
What kind of business?
Speaking of dinner, how about tonight?
You didn't answer my question. I got a rock in my shoe.
You didn't answer mine.
Okay. I'm late to a meeting.
8 all right?
8's great.
Miss Anderson.
Looks like we got a pretty good set of 5 here. What'd you find out about him?
Not much. He travels a lot, various tennis tournaments.
That's it? 2 hours? That's all you can tell me? He's a tennis bum?
What's that supposed to mean?
Saw you out there on the terrace. Looked like you're having a pretty good time, kid.
Sergeant, you think I've never seen a great-looking pair of legs on a guy before?
Just another passing fanny, huh?
Bill, Bass seems like a very nice guy. He's fun, but that's it.
What are you getting so defensive about?
I'm not defensive.
You're defensive, kid.
You asked me, and I'm telling you.
Do you mind if we talk business now? I tell Limke, the Guadera suite. They had some kind of a meeting.
What about?
Now, how do I know what about? When Pete and Joe get down here, maybe I can start tailing some of these guys. I might even get a look-see into Bass's room.
I'll do it. It'll be easier for me.
A lot more fun, too.
You get those prints into town.
The game's gotten a little rusty.
Yeah, well, I haven't played for a while. Busy with this.
Speaking of that, how's it going, Frank? Everything in order?
Yeah, We're talking percentages now. I think it's going to be a good investment.
Maybe too good.
Hey, Vince, you know something I should?
No. Just call it vibes, Frank. And you've been out of this game a few years. You got to be careful. We all have a tendency to get a little rusty if we haven't played for a while.
Yeah.
Frank, come on in. What's up, huh?
Let's talk.
Now, can I get you something, huh?
Yeah.
Frank, we went over the figures. You were right about the percentages.
That's not why I'm here. Explain everything to me, Ralph. Tell me about the whole operation.
Yeah, but Frank, you know everything already.
Explain it to me. Explain every detail.
We open a casino in Cabazon near Palm Springs. Small operation, nothing to get the Vegas boys upset about, you know? Then maybe later we open a couple of more, like a franchise. Yeah, but you know this already. What's the matter, Frank?
A friend told me you're holding back.
Okay. Some of the guys thought that we'd work a few ladies on the side, you know, just for their entertainment value. No profit, you understand?
I'm not sure I do. There's something that ain't right. Like an itch. An itch I can't scratch. You better be straight with me, Ralph.
You heard? What do you think? Does he know anything?
Yeah, my guess is he knows something. But if he doesn't, he's not going to stop checking until he does.
Yeah, but who? Who talks to the old man?
It's Bass, man. It's got to be Bass.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe Olson here better take care of him, huh?
Oh, excuse me. Could I trouble you to unlock my door? I left my keys on the dresser.
I'm sorry, miss, but you have to get the key from the front desk. I am not allowed to open the rooms.
I'm late for a teacher's meeting. It's about to break up, and if I get caught, well, you understand. Please, I just had to get in a game of tennis.
Sure, but please do not mention this to anyone.
Thank you.
Yeah?
I'm glad I got you.
What is it?
I need you down here right away. There could be trouble.
I'll leave right now.
Don't turn around. Just keep walking.
How's your elbow?
My elbow is fine. My tennis is rotten.
Well, what would you like to drink?
Scotch, but heavy on the water.
That'll make two of us. You know, I've always liked this place. It kind of makes me feel as if I'm living in another time.
Sometimes I wish I were.
Vodka tonic.
Pass me those chips, please. What's bugging you?
Not a thing. It's bugging me.
And why you so uptight?
Who's uptight? I'm not uptight.
That's what I mean.
Joe, will you stay off my case, please?
Tracy,
Vinny.
can I buy you a drink?
Not a drink. I have a show to do.
Well, will you sit for a minute? Come on.
That'll be nice.
This is Pepper Anderson.
Hello.
Tracy Connors.
I love your singing.
Oh, thank you. How do you manage to always be with the most attractive woman in the place?
They just go for my serve. Frank, will you join us for a drink?
I called your room 3 times. Come on, we go to my table. We gotta talk.
Frank, there's nothing to be said. It's all been said.
Look, we can talk at my table.
Please, this is where I work. You're hurting me.
Hey, Frank, come on, relax. Sit down and have a drink. Come on. Stay out of this, Vinny.
Frank, you've wrecked my career before. You're not doing it again. Now get out of here.
You better stay with her.
Thanks. Would you play piano for me?
Sure I will. Will you
Just a tennis bum.
I'll be right back.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings, trying to forget my feelings of love. Teardrops rolling down on my face. I'm trying to forget my feelings of love. Feelings for all my life I'll feel it. I wish I never met you, boy. You'll never come again. Feelings, whoa, feel you. Whoa, I wanna feel you again in my arms. Whoa, feeling again in my heart. Feeling.
Vince? What's with Tracy and Frank?
Tracy Connors. She was headed for the big time once. She had it all.
What happened?
She fell in love. She was subpoenaed to testify before a Senate committee investigation on organized crime.
Testify about what?
Her association with Frank Lemke. She was Frank's girl. The big time. But that was back in the 50s, and it just about destroyed her career. No one would touch her after that. Today, she'd become a celebrity and write a book.
Right. You care about her, don't you?
She's a friend.
That's nice.
Pepper,
Oh, you scared me.
I've really enjoyed. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's fun tonight, right now.
I feel the same way.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
You know, it's funny. I've always felt I was immune from something like... Well, I guess we all have our own image of ourselves.
Are you afraid of getting hurt? Yes.
Possibly.
Uh-huh.
I guess I've been ducking too long. But Pepper, I'm glad that you're here with me tonight. Don't move. Stay down.
Is this the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy. Highway Patrol said he must have fallen asleep at the wheel, broke his neck.
Is he a friend of Guadera's?
Associate. That's what the manager says. Jim?
What about Bass?
Well, we ID'd him through DMV, and his real name is Barcelona.
Oh, really? Why don't you tell me something I don't know already? What does record show?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
The CII?
Bill, we checked everything. There's absolutely nothing.
The FBI. Did you check the FBI?
Hey, come on, William. We did a thorough check. He doesn't have a record. He's clean.
Yeah, well, there's something going on here, and Bass is right in the middle of it. And we're going to find out what.
What's his predicament?
Pepper.
Hi, Pep. How'd it go?
Someone took a shot at Bass.
Where was he when it happened?
We were walking along the beach,
What were you doing on the beach, Pep?
doing what I'd get paid for, be a cop.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, we were... Look, someone took a shot at him about 200 yards from the hotel. In case anybody's interested, he wasn't hit.
Did you get a look at who fired the shot?
No.
Pete, you want to lay it on her, what we found out about Bass?
What about him?
Well, we ran a make on his prints.
Well, what are you trying to tell me?
His key name came back, Bazzaloni. Remember that newspaper story about Lance, the retired cop?
Yeah.
Well, they matched up Bass's prints to a set they found in Lance's room, and right now he's a major suspect in the case.
Homicide couldn't connect the name with the prints until we showed up.
What kind of gun was Lance killed with?
45.
Pep, did you go have a look-see like we talked about? What'd you find? What'd you find, Pep?
A 45.
That little incident on the beach tonight is going to cost you another $10,000.
Are you crazy breaking in here like that? Now get out of here before I have you busted.
That'd be your second mistake. The police might want to listen to a little tape we have.
You're getting to be a nuisance, Bass. You know, I don't think I can miss you at this distance. You can count on it. Burglary. Isn't that what they call it? You came in here and you got shot.
Put that thing away before I shove it down your throat. My partner is holding that tape. Now just think, Ralph, you stupid, miserable slob. I was sitting at the table when he called you.
Prove it. I want to hear it.
I could play it for Frank. He might enjoy your big plan.
You're crazy, damn it. Prove it or get out.
Mexico. Let's just say the real investment lies in Mexico.
All right. No more games. How much? I want that tape.
$50,000.
All right, you got it. You'll have it tomorrow.
Hey, Tracy. We could have a nightcap and talk. There's a lot of things we got to talk about.
Frank, there's nothing to talk about. Those years are gone. Why don't you just cut it off and stop living in a memory?
You're going back with me. I can give you anything you want. Big house, security, money, everything you always wanted.
Frank, I don't want anything from you. Forget it. Jose! Would you send Mr. Herbert over?
Care for a little company?
Girl talk? I'd love it.
You know, I met you once backstage at the Grove a few years ago.
You're kidding.
You probably don't remember, but you were wonderful.
Thank you.
I didn't know whether or not to interrupt.
Oh, it was nothing. It was just reliving an old nightmare.
Frank Lemke.
Yeah, Frank Lemke. I need him like I need a bad case of laryngitis.
But you were close once?
I was. But Frank's the kind of man that you shouldn't really get that close to. I think you understand.
Sure do.
And then again, there's Bass.
Tracy, what can you tell me about Bass?
What do you want to know?
His connection with Lemke.
You're asking me if he's a crook?
I guess so.
I don't really think he is. He just likes to hang around with the big gamblers and party and all the broads and that. So. Do you know anything about astrology?
A little, I guess.
What's your sign?
I'm Virgo.
Well, Bass is a Pisces, so that should tell you something.
Man, I sure dig the way she plays that piano.
You get something like a glass of milk?
They just put the old man to bed. Bartender almost threw him out.
Thanks.
Would you turn?
Little blackmail. Bass put the screws to Gradera for $50,000. I think it was $50,000. This game's getting rough.
How'd you find all that out?
Bass. Say this much for him. He's got a very unusual way of opening doors.
Where's Pepper?
Guess she went to bed.
Bob Landon. I'm with Criminal Investigations.
What the hell is going on down here? I swear this thing's got more angles than a pipe fitter.
We have developed information that Gadara is putting together an organization for distributing Mexican heroin to the east.
Mexican heroin?
We've had a tail on him for about 3 weeks.
Wait a minute. How does Lemke fit into all this? I mean, according to his file, he's not even involved in it. As a matter of fact, not only is he not involved in dope, but he's been on the outs because he wouldn't handle this stuff.
He doesn't know.
Are you serious?
The boys back east want his bucks. See, when he was on top, Lemke salted away almost 20 million in Swiss bank accounts. Now, the syndicate wants that money back, and only Lemke can get it. But he won't deal in junk. That's why they had Gadara set up this phony casino operation.
Just how tight are you guys into this thing?
Pretty tight. We've got a snitch right in the middle.
Snitch? You don't mean Bass?
He's working on a forgery beef. How did you guys get into this?
On a day off. A lousy day off. What happens to Bass if Gadara finds out?
He's got big problems.
How'd you finally sleep last night?
You know. Is Landon calling the shots?
That's his snitch, his case. As far as I'm concerned, we could pack up and head home. Chief wants us to hang around and lend a hand. We should meet Landon in about 10 minutes. I gotta make a stop. His room is 127. I'll see you there when you get through.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry about last night.
You're not going to tell me, are you? What you're doing?
What I'm doing has nothing to do with you. Look, why don't we have dinner tonight? We'll talk about it then, huh?
I don't like chasing shadows. Let's see what the day brings, okay?
Sure. I'll see you later, okay?
Vinny!
The money just showed up. Let's do it now, huh?
Okay, I'll get it and meet you down on the beach.
All right.
Your name, your money. That's what they wanted, Frank.
Who's involved? Calling the shots.
Ralph Gadara. He's using you like you're some wet-nosed punk kid.
You bring what I asked for.
Okay, good. Well, I think we should have this wrapped up today.
Where's Pep? She should be here by now. Yeah, room 227, please.
Bring it?
Relax, you're a nervous wreck. I got it right here.
his first permanent Europe.
You're not very bright, Vinny. How much you tell Frank, huh?
I know everything. Now, however you're involved in this, I'm gonna...
Hold it, police! No, Crowley! He's mine.
Got a better break than he gave Lance.
All right, let's go. Off her, come on. Off her. Let's go.
Hey, Landon,
Yeah.
what about Bass?
Well, as far as I know, he hasn't broken any law.
Just who the hell is Vincenzo Basiloni?
He's a cop.
He's a cop?
He's one of my agents. So was Donald Lance. I recruited them both. Lance when he retired from your department.
And Bass?
Well, Bass grew up with some rough kids. He ran with some criminals. He was a natural. Lemke liked him, and that's how we were able to keep a line on Gadara. And through Bass, we've been able to keep informed on what's happening in various crime circles. But as far as the rest of the world is concerned, Vincent Bass is just another tennis bum.
Can I at least tell Sergeant?
No, Crowley. Especially not Sergeant Anderson. I'll see you.
Where do you go from here?
Vegas. Big tournament there next week.
Vince, just what are you?
I'm a tennis pro who just happens to have some friends who are crooks.
You have a funny sense of humor.
Pepper, I know you're a cop. I've known it ever since the time you were in my room.
Doing my job doesn't make the rest of it a lie.
I know. You don't have to explain to me. Pepper, we run in different circles, you and I. It just wouldn't work for either of us. You understand that, Pepper?
Yeah, I understand.
Well, I wish you could explain it to me.
You have a swell day, partner. It's been nice making your acquaintance.
Beaten, raped, and asphyxiated by exhaust fumes from an automobile.
She didn't quite make it to 21.
Well, make a move, you dead man.
Just tell us about the afternoon.
You're trying to humbug me on a murder rap.
Well, you can start by telling me what the two of you do when you're alone together.
Hey. You having a little trouble, Kitty?
Just sort of zonked out on me. But that's okay. A friend of mine's due along here any minute now.
Oh, yeah? What's his name? Red Ryder?
No, really. We were down at the beach together all day.
You sure? I can tell. By the color of your suntan.
You all right?
No, I need your help.
Hop in.
Hey, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Dad, picking up a little bimbo like that. Hey, what's the matter with you? Can't you hear me in there? What do you got the door locked for? Hey, little cutie, look at me. My name's Red Ryder.
KSJ 8639er, Mobile 1 to any react station.
You have a swell day, partner. It's been nice making your acquaintance.
Thank God. I mean it. Not one person in 100 would have stopped, let alone stood up to those guys.
Well, maybe it's something personal. Just so happens I have a daughter of my own nearly your age. Jennifer.
Oh, yeah? Where did she go to school?
Well, she's not with me. I mean, not at the moment. She's in Europe with her mother.
Oh, lucky. I was saving to go to England this summer. Instead, I bought that stupid car.
Actually, her mother and I are separated. Legally separated. I haven't seen Jennifer in nearly a year.
That'd kill my dad. Sun rises and sets on me as far as he's concerned. Hey, this is the wrong way. The gas station's back there.
Then why are you hitchhiking?
What?
If your father cares about you that much,
You have no right to place yourself in a position of such vulnerability.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do.
Please, I want to go back.
Actually, from now on, the more you learn to trust me, the better off you'll be.
Look, I wasn't hitchhiking. I don't know why you said that. My car broke down.
Keep talking.
Why?
Well, say anything. Anything that comes into your mind. Anything at all.
Please. Please don't hurt me.
I won't. I promise. Provided you talk to me. Provided you just close your eyes and tell me everything that comes into your mind. That's better. Why don't you just lean back, you know, just lean back against the seat. Come on, you can trust me. That's good. Just relax. No. Keep your eyes closed. Keep them closed. That's good. That's good.
And what do you think that accomplished?
Nothing?
Well, then why make a fool of yourself?
Why not? Sure, Pete.
Beaten, raped, and asphyxiated by exhaust fumes from an automobile.
You know that makes victim number 4.
Well, this one seems a little bit different than the other ones. Doesn't look like she was hitchhiking. CHP found an abandoned Pinto down the road with a busted fuel pump. This was found in the front seat in a purse.
Now, either that's her or a twin sister.
Nancy J. Wallace, 3951 Mariposa. Born 12/4/56. She didn't quite make it to 21.
Okay.
Anything in the way of physical evidence?
There's a lot of tire tracks, a lot of cigarette butts, and other things people use to mess up an area. Looks like a local's lover's lane to me.
In other words, we got nothing, right?
Not yet.
Well, you know why I blew the horn.
Why don't you just lean back, you know, just lean back against the seat. Come on, you can trust me. That's good. Just relax. No. Keep your eyes closed. Keep them closed. That's good. That's good.
Excuse me. Is that the tape you want me to transcribe?
Oh, no, it's this one. And make copies for Lund, Burnbank, Naughton, and one for my brother, too. And if you're not too busy, I'd like it to go out tonight.
Very well, Mr. Mills. It'll be on the telex in an hour.
gas chamber on 4-wheel?
Come on, Juan. Now, how would you work it? What would you do? Just hook up a hose here to the exhaust pipe or what?
No, not a hose. A pipe. And I'd weld it right here behind the muffler. Then I'd drill the hole and put the other end right up into the trunk.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't you need a valve or something to keep the fumes from leaking into the car?
That's no big deal. What's your pleasure? Manual or remote control? Personally, I think it's a stupid theory.
Oh, yeah?
Why would he go to so much trouble when all he has to do is lock them in his garage, leave the engine running, and adios?
I'm talking about a maniac, and you're asking me for a reason. You gotta take a rest, Juan. You're working too hard. Come on in, I got a copy of my...
Bill, come over here, man. Bill, come over here.
Come here. Come on. This is Mrs. Powell. Mrs. Powell, this is Sergeant Anderson and Sergeant Crowley.
Mrs. Powell?
I think we have something here with Mrs. Powell. She was driving down to the beach yesterday.
Visit her daughter.
See, her daughter works for this family down on Sunrise Beach.
And she saw Nancy Wallace's Pinot.
Can you slow it down just a little bit?
She saw Nancy Wallace's Pinot while Nancy Wallace was still standing there.
Did you?
Yes, with the hood up. Like you see on the freeway sometimes when there's car trouble. She was talking to these two kids, boys. I knew right away something was wrong.
Yeah, go ahead, Mrs. Powell.
Well, when I saw about the murder on the 11 o'clock news, I picked up the phone and called my daughter. She said I had a duty to come in and see the police.
Can you tell us anything about the boys?
Yes. They didn't seem like they belonged with that girl. It's a feeling you get, don't you know? Kind of, just from looking.
Can you give us a description?
Just a couple of scrubby-looking, no-good kids.
Mrs. Powell, what about the camper?
What camper?
It was parked right behind that little girl's car. It was a kind of a faded light yellow.
With out-of-state plates.
From Arizona.
You sure about the plates?
Oh, I know what they look like.
And Mrs. Powell knows the last 3 numbers.
642.
Mrs. Powell, you're beautiful.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Mills. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to startle you.
Well, I just needed some of this. I'm mailing cartons to my daughter in Europe.
Well, that stuff will hold anything. That's for sure. So, Jennifer is still over there, still in Europe.
Yes.
Well, good night, sir. Probably see you in the morning.
Hi, going over the hill?
Yeah, get in.
You wouldn't be going any place near the strip, would you?
I can, yeah.
Mind if I turn on the radio?
That's what you said.
Oh, you got one too, huh? That's a big deal now. Everybody's buying CBs like they're going out of style. Who do you talk to anyway?
Just people around the city.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Everybody. And a good evening to you all. Duh.
Yeah, well, it's not quite as dumb as hitchhiking.
Oh, that's a matter of opinion.
Oh, yeah? You ever listen to the news? Huh? When's the last time you listened to the news? You know that in the last 2 months in this city, 4 girls have been murdered? Raped and murdered right here in the city. Did you know that?
So what are you telling me that for?
The last time that one of them was seen alive was on the very corner where you just got picked up. I mean, does that scare you a little bit, where I just picked you up? The last time they saw one girl there, she was alive. That's the last time they saw her alive. Right
You
there.
better stop this
Her name was
car.
Rose Farrell. They took her out, they beat her, they raped her, and they murdered her.
I said stop this car!
Honey, get your hands
Stop it! Stop it!
Close the door, will you?
Stop it!
Hey, I'm a police officer.
Let me go!
Sit there and shut up. Now look at that. That's my identification. Look at that's my badge. You see that? I'm a cop.
What is this anyway?
Lucky for you, it's only a warning. Let me show you something. You don't seem to know what's going on in the world. Look at this. That's the Rose Farrell I was just telling you about. Here, that's Cynthia Feldman. That's Doris Unger. That's, Nancy Wallace. Look at them. Each one of them was picked up, beaten, raped, and murdered. You hear that? Raped and murdered. Now, look, I didn't mean to come on so strong with you. Just that... I saw you standing back on that corner. I just hate to see the same thing happen to you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Okay? How are you, for your sake? But when you got someplace to go, why don't you take the bus?
What do you think you're gonna do? Educate the whole world by swooping down out of the night, giving off-the-cuff scare lectures?
Every little bit helps.
Well, sometimes. But I'll make you a bet. The girl you picked up will be back on the street tomorrow with her hips out and her thumb up.
Maybe I should have handled it a little smarter.
Maybe you shouldn't have handled it at all. You broke every rule in the book. You're not allowed to pick up a hitchhiker. And why, Bill? You know you can't tell anybody anything. Fantasy time. Nothing like murder or rape is ever going to happen to them in a zillion years. Hello. Oh, hi. Where else would he be when he wants a pastrami and beer? Investigator Stiles.
Yeah, Joe.
Just got a call from Arizona Highway Patrol. 3 hits. 2 have perfect alibis. But the third sounds interesting.
Yeah?
A yellow 75 camper, license number Adam Henry John, 642. And it's registered to, male, Caucasian, 21 years old, name of Wesley K. Jackson. It seems as though he and his buddy, Philip Thatcher, just beat an assault beef, which resulted from trying to molest a college girl in a state park on the Colorado River. How does that grab you?
Right where I live, buddy.
3 days after they were released, they stuck up a gas station in Flagstaff, and nobody's seen either of them since.
Joe, get an APB out right away, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while, then I'm going home.
Yeah. The yellow camper.
Cross your fingers, kid. I think we got him.
Good morning, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, where's Pepper?
Ducked her off at the academy. She's doing that lecture bit again.
Yeah, well, that's too bad because we just got a strike on the 2 guys from Arizona.
This local news guy picked up on our APB.
You know the guy that does the funny interviews? Well, it seems though he spotted our boys coming out of a liquor store and followed them all the way home.
Hi, I'm David Fish.
Yeah, Sergeant Crowley. Thanks for the tip.
Oh, don't thank me, Sarge. This is going to be tonight's feature story.
Where are they now?
In there. Kind of fits the way they look.
Are they alone?
They were alone when they went in. I don't know if anyone else is inside. In any case, they're probably all smashed out of their minds. They were carrying enough beer to sink a ship.
Pete, you take them back.
Listen, Sarge, I've got a cameraman on the way. You can wait a couple minutes, could you? This is Mobile 2. We're the Devil's Colonies. Before he blows it.
Please, hold! Right there, hold!
All right, drop it.
Stand up!
Drop it!
Stand up! Turn around. Turn around.
Go ahead, make a move and you're a dead man.
Now spread him on the wall. Spread him!
Let's go.
Get away, little kid! Get away! Get a girl! Hold by his gut! Get away! All right, let her go. I'm telling you, let her go. Yeah, come on. Let her go.
Well, you got your choice. Him or us. Turn around.
Okay. If you don't want to discuss the gas station in Flagstaff, that's fine. That's between you and the state of Arizona. What we really want to talk about is what you were doing right here in California last Sunday afternoon.
Sunday?
That's right, Sunday. 1, 2, 3 days ago. That shouldn't be too tough for you, should it?
Well, I never have had much of a brain, people. Let's see. Sunday? Yeah, I guess I should be able to handle that.
Just tell us about the afternoon, from 4 o'clock on.
Well, we took a spin out to the beach, you know, and ate some greasy spoon, you know, out at Sunrise Beach.
Yeah, well, not so fast. Let's go back to what happened even before you got there. What happened along the Canyon Road?
Well, let me see. I guess the only thing special is we went through a couple of tunnels.
There's only one tunnel on that road.
Well, now, you see, I told you I never had a very good memory.
All right, how about I save us all a lot of time? An eyewitness said that he saw you and Jackson pull up next to a stalled Pinto.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Red Ryder's girlfriend.
Who?
The chick with the suntan. Sure, we stopped. We stopped to give her a hand. She was over by the side of the road having herself some engine trouble. Hey, wait a minute. Did she file a complaint against us or something?
The girl in the Pinto, Thatcher's dead. You understand that? She was raped and murdered 30 minutes after you were seen talking to her.
I know what you're doing. You're trying to humbug me on a murder rap because I'm a poor boy from out of state. Well, if I ever talk to you again, it won't be alone. I'm gonna get myself a lawyer who's smart enough to shove you right back on your ear.
Larry, you want to escort this little gentleman back to his suite? Make sure he's afforded all of his constitutional privileges.
Hey, easy on the bicep, man, huh?
Hey, I gotta get back to the academy. I'm late for my 2 o'clock.
You're becoming a permanent fixture over there, aren't you?
Just till Friday. Call me if anything breaks, okay?
Oh, you can count on it. Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Well, I can see you two can hardly wait to bring me up to date.
Well, Billy, it's called legal aid. One of the many little delays that have a way of slowing down the wheels of justice.
Yeah, well, I tell you something, guys. I don't think they did it.
You don't think they did it?
Why is that?
Gut reaction?
Gut reaction, huh?
I think you're the first human lie detector.
What's your reaction?
Well, criminal conspiracy. Investigator Pete Royster speaking. Yes, he's here, as a matter of fact. Phoenix, Arizona.
This is Sergeant Crowley. Yes, Captain. I see. I see. You sure about that? Okay, thanks very much. We appreciate the follow-up. Yeah, if anything breaks here, we'll keep you posted. Yeah. You were right, Pete.
Gut reaction.
Yep, you were right, all right. I guess I am a human lie detector. Jackson and Thatcher were in Bisbee, Arizona during the time of the first 3 murders. So that takes care of that. What's the verdict?
He could use a new muffler, but nobody's messed around with any pipes in the ear.
Well, that means A, they got an alibi. And B, we got not one shred of physical evidence.
Hell, I never bought that routine about the trunk anyway.
Yeah, I got that impression.
Hey, Bill. Mr. Wesley Jackson requests your presence in his private room.
This is quite a place. He asked for room service, and look who they sent.
All right, what do you got?
Listen, I've been thinking. Suppose I was to do you a favor here in California. Maybe you could help me out when I get back home? Quid pro quo, as they say.
You got something valid. I'll see what I can do.
Well, how's this sound? I think I know who killed that girl.
Who?
Me and Thatch was talking to her. We were just kidding around. Some dude drives up in a big set of wheels. Cutie Pie takes one look and runs over and hops right into the front seat right next to him.
Why? Because she knew him?
I don't think so. I guess she was well, she just wasn't used to our country brand of humor.
She went to him for protection.
Just like he was daddy.
Can you remember what he looked like?
At that point, I had so much beer in me, he could have been from Mars. But I do remember that car. Well, I'll bet you there aren't more than a dozen of them in this whole city.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I live near there. Hop in. Grace, I want to ride. Come on.
Oh, thanks anyway. My friends just drove up. All right, how you doing?
I'm sorry. I really hate to disappoint you, but I can only help with cars before they've been sold. Now, if that's what you're looking for, why, it'll be duck soup to make a computer run. In 5 minutes, I could locate any type of Lincoln, any color combination, and tell you exactly what agency to call. But once it's gone out of somebody's lot, we don't keep track. So what you're saying is, we'd have to contact maybe 70 or 80 dealers and ask them to go through all their sales records for the entire year, right? That's right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Tell me this, Mr. Bellwood. I mean, if we do canvass all these dealers, how many cars are we likely to come up with? Well, not too many in the designer series. It's a pretty special car. Maybe 50 or 60. Well, I guess that's it then. We just have to check them all.
I'm going as far as see me, if that's any help.
Before we start, let's get something straight. I'm looking for transportation, nothing else.
Young lady, I have a daughter who could be your older sister. If she heard you ask me that question, she'd laugh right in my face.
Yeah, okay.
Investigator Joe Stiles of the police department? Yeah, we're checking on a possible suspect who may have purchased Designer's Edition Mark V. We'd appreciate if you check your records and give us the names and addresses of everyone in that category.
Przewalski? Przewalski? Okay. Would you please spell that, sir, and very slowly?
3216 Oak Shore Drive. Where's that, ma'am? In the valley?
You just tell me how I can show you ID over the telephone. Crowley, Sergeant William Crowley. Yeah. I tell you what, Mr. Meredith, I think we could solve this in about 5 seconds. Now, I'm going to hang up. You just call information asked for the Criminal Conspiracy Division of the Police Department. That's right. Then you ask for Sergeant William Crowley.
What are you doing?
We're low on gas. There's a station about a mile from here. I'm telling you the truth, Dory. I see no reason why you shouldn't believe me.
What's that for?
Oh, I use it to dictate letters and take down memorandum.
Well, why is it on now?
Well, you might say that I'm conducting a test. So why don't you tell me about that young man you're going to visit in Ventura? I'm just talking on an ordinary voice so we can see how well it records in a moving car.
His name's Brad.
Go on.
I don't really know what you want me to say.
Well, say anything, you know. I mean, anything that comes in your mind.
That's it, huh? Just the one leaf. Okay, thanks very much. I appreciate your help.
Well,
thanks, Jim.
See, you haven't just as much luck as we are.
None, huh? Nothing all year? Sure, I know it's a special car. That's the trip. Would I like to buy one, huh? Sure, pal. I'll trade you my rolls.
I'm not gonna let this happen.
We'll be there in 5 minutes. Why don't you just settle back, you know? Close your eyes. Tell me about Brad.
No!
You could start by... Well, you could start by telling me what the two of you do when you're alone together.
Oh, is that how you get your kicks, old man? By listening to this?
There's no need to shout. I mean, nothing's gonna happen to you. This should surprise you at all. My own daughter tells me girls your age know more than I do. Uninhibited, I think, is the word she uses. Well, you know, that's fine. I've always considered myself flexible enough to adjust. My recorder. I lost it. My recorder's down there in the water.
Where's the coroner?
He's coming up.
Who found it?
They did. They came up to pick wildflowers. The old man threw a stone in the water, and That's when he found her.
Hey, Ben?
Oh, I've done with myself. If I made it to the top, I'm gonna quit smoking.
You got the same MO here?
That's my educated guess. All you have to do is look at the color of the skin to tell it's carbon monoxide.
Was she raped?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of her clothes were ripped off, but we'll have to verify it.
Sergeant Crowley?
Hey, what do you got there, radio?
No, it's a tape recorder. I just found it down at the edge of the marsh. It's soaking wet.
Yeah, see that.
Oh, I guess that takes care of the fingerprints, too.
The recorder's still cooking, but this tape's dry enough to try. That is, if anybody's interested.
Come on, Freddie. You guys are not hired for comedy relief.
Well, we have to do something once in a while to break the monotony.
Well, the bomb squad's got a few of them.
Oh, is that how you get your kicks, old man? By listening to this?
There's no need to shout. I mean, nothing's going to happen to you. This should surprise you at all. My own daughter tells me girls your age know more than I do. Uninhibited, I think, is the word she uses. Well, you know, that's fine. I've always considered myself flexible enough to adjust.
There wasn't any prints left on the recorder.
No, it's so full of mud and slime, there's nothing left to do.
What about on the tapes?
Not a thing.
You check out the serial number on the recorder?
I thought you'd never ask. It was manufactured by Blake Electronics in Downey.
Well, now, if you filled out this guarantee card, we got it made.
Yeah, if you did. But you're going to have to go out there in person. We've already tried. They just won't release anything over the phone.
Isn't that typical? Okay, Joe, you want to take a little trip to Downey?
What, at this hour?
Maybe the traffic.
Well, why don't you ride along with them? Keep them company.
You won't be.
So was anyway.
You really throw your weight around, don't you?
Crowley.
Hi, Bill. This is Pete. Well, it was registered, all right, but along with 7 others. It's part of a group purchase made by the Mills Chemical Corporation.
Mills Chemical? You sure about that?
Sure. 211 North Jellicoe.
I know the head of security out there. The guy used to work robbery out of Rhinebeck.
So what is your pleasure?
Get out there. Ask for a guy named Leon Fowler.
All right, it's bumper to bumper, so it'll take a bit.
Pete, do the best you can, will you?
As always.
Nothing's going to happen to you. This should surprise you at all. My own daughter tells me girls your age know more than I do. Uninhibited, I think, is the word she uses. Well, you know, that's fine. I've always considered myself flexible enough to adjust.
Well? It could be one of 2 people. Mr. Mills, the man who owns this company, or his brother George, our controller. They sound almost exactly the same. On the telephone, I can hardly tell them apart.
Does either one of them own a Lincoln Mark V?
Both. Bought on the same day. They bought them both through the company.
Okay, Leon, take a guess. Who do you think it is?
I told you, I couldn't tell.
Just guess.
George. Certain words, the way he says his R.
I'd like to see his car.
I think I saw him leave.
Want to check to make sure?
Harriet Fowler. Has Mr. Mills gone for the day? Okay, thanks.
He's about 6 blocks from here with a plant engineer. They're having a drink at a place called the Rusty Tub.
Yeah, we passed it.
Okay, I'll go. Listen, if his brother's car is still here, you check it out. And no heroics, you understand? If anything develops, you just wait till we link back up.
Save yourself about 10 minutes if you take the shortcut. Go straight through here to the other side, then walk left until you can see administration.
All right, thanks. Listen, I'll probably be back before Bill. If Pete and Joe get here, fill them in and hold them right here, all right? Thank you.
Why don't you just lean back, just lean back against the seat. You can trust me. That's good. Just relax. No. Keep your eyes closed. Keep them closed. That's good. That's good.
To you as a friend, as a man who's known you for 10 years. The answer is no. The only way I'm going is that way. And listen to me, Mr. Mills. I'm coming up now, and I'm going to take you down. No, Leon.
I have to eat it fast. It's dripping up my sleeve.
Anyone who orders 3 scoops deserves that.
That's your considered opinion?
That's my opinion, yeah. Come here.
It's the girl I told you about, the one I gave a lift to.
She's pretty cute, but she doesn't have any trouble at all.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to pick her up and take her right and dump her in her parents' lap.
You really think that'd help? Come on, Bill, you're not a miracle worker. You're a cop. All you can do is warn them. If they don't listen, that's where your responsibility ends.